Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wrestling reaction. Today we're reacting to WatchMojo, and we are reacting to their top 10 moments that broke the internet. Top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet. So, modern era, I suppose, because it's internet references. We can clearly see the streak being broken right there. Ooh, so that's going to be a big one, I imagine. So let's without further ado, let's jump into it. You guys ready? Links in the description, and let's watch along. And I'm going to pause it in parts to discuss certain things. So without further ado, let's jump into it. The streak is over.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most viral and buzzed about moments in professional wrestling that sparked the biggest reactions across the internet.
You guys
Yes. These people. That was great.
Number 10, Montreal Screwjob.
Well, the internet wasn't really a thing,
Screwjob
man,
may have occurred in 1997 before the advent of modern social media, but its deeply conversational nature reverberated everywhere,
I mean, people still talk
including
about
the internet.
When I walk back to that dressing room, I'm ready to kill him. Like beat him to death.
In fact, it's often regarded as the first wrestling event to ignite widespread outrage among online fans, lighting up plenty of chat rooms.
And I see Vince yell at him. I'm yelling at the timekeeper, ring the bell, even though Brett never tapped out.
The real-life act of betrayal unfolded during the 1997 Survivor Series, where Vince McMahon infamously screwed Bret Hart out of his championship.
We all know about the Montreal Screwjob. It's infamous in wrestling. It is the most infamous thing in wrestling. It basically started the Attitude Era, right? But the Montreal Screwjob was before the internet, so this is kind of a bit of a... It didn't really break the internet, because it's just kind of before internet. Yeah, but this was kind of the birth of the Attitude Era and the birth of the Vince McMahon character. And the way I say character, but it's really just Vince McMahon being a dick, which he is. Anyway, next, let's keep going. Next,
Cody Rhodes returns to WWE.
Oh yeah, it has more than one royal family.
Wrestling from the ground up as a founding executive vice president,
The best.
Cody Rhodes shocked the
Cody.
world by returning to the company he famously exited, WWE.
Now he's the biggest star in WWE. Whoa!
This full circle moment immediately ignited the internet, with fans and critics alike buzzing about the prodigal son's return and what it meant for both companies. His emotional entrance at WrestleMania 38, coupled with a high-profile match against Seth Rollins, cemented Cody's comeback as one of the biggest wrestling stories of the year.
For a third time! Crossroads!
1, 2, 3! Now he's the biggest star in
The
WWE.
return also added plenty of fuel to the online rivalry between AEW and WWE fans. Number 8, the final deletion.
Oh, the final deletion. Oh my god, I remember this. I have a good friend named Joe. He might even be watching this. Hi, Joe. He's an AEW fan, doesn't watch WWE. I'm a WWE fan. I rarely watch AEW. I watch it occasionally. And we're just cool. We're just like, oh yeah, what's happening in AEW? Hey, what's happening in WWE? Cool, great. You don't have to be nasty to each other. You like what you like. AEW may be a bit more about technical wrestling, and WWE is a bit more about spectacle and storyline. And I think there's a world where both can exist, so be cool, guys. Be cool. Just be cool. Final deletion. Great stuff. TNA. It basically made TNA. It was basically the Hardy Boys running.
This bizarre and over-the-top match between Matt and Jeff Hardy in TNA became nothing short of a viral sensation.
Very viral.
Matt Hardy's glorious descent into his broken persona culminated in the final deletion, a match against his brother Jeff at the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina. Unlike anything seen before in professional wrestling, the uniquely cinematic brawl featured everything from tree dives to fireworks,
the boat,
to Senor Benjamin.
Senor Benjamin! Oh, I remember Senor Benjamin.
Senor Benjamin!
Senor
It became
Benjamin!
an instant internet phenomenon, spawning
It's
countless
so
memes and
stupid, but
reactions,
great.
not to mention a sequel. The final deletion's unexpected virality proved the
It's so
potential
funny.
of alternative wrestling storytelling, opening the door for more cinematic matches.
Basically, it was basically the birth of the cinematic match.
Number 7, Brock Lesnar's night after WrestleMania comeback.
Oh, yeah.
Surprise
That
appearances
was great.
in professional wrestling are a thing of beauty. Take John Cena's unexpected entry in the 2008 Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that was great. So good that people actually forgot to boo him. Oh my
mention of
god!
Chris Jericho's 1999 WWE
That was a good one
debut
too.
happened in the social media era. It would have trended instantly.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Raw is Jericho! Good stuff, yeah.
Of course,
This is the-
compared
this
to
one was
Brock
good.
Lesnar's
This is
shocking
good.
comeback in 2012.
No one saw
After
that
leaving
coming.
for
It
a
was so good.
high-profile UFC career, Lesnar stunned everyone the night after
Brock
WrestleMania
was one of my favourite
28.
backs of the day.
Marching to the ring, Brock Lesnar delivered a devastating
And then he lost to
F5
John Cena.
to Cena, igniting an intense frenzy online.
then John Cena buried him in
everyone
Extreme
seemingly
Rules.
lost their minds as the dominating force of the UFC had returned to the WWE.
But then he
blurring
buried him
the
at
lines
SummerSlam a
between
couple of years
professional
later, so.
wrestling and mixed martial arts in the process.
Brock Lesnar is back.
Number 6, The Rock versus John Cena. If
Yeah.
social media had been as
About with The Rock, and it's basically, I think he said this after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. He's just saying, like, this was one of the greatest moments of his career, but, like, the fans changed it, what it meant, because going into the match, Hulk Hogan was the heel, Rock was the face, and then basically they had to turn it on a dime because the fans just didn't want to boo Hulk Hogan. Which is crazy because now everyone wants to boo Hulk Hogan. But at this point, people still liked Hulk Hogan. So, yeah.
However, that legendary dream match no doubt set the stage for another historic showdown years later.
They want a match.
And that leads now to John Cena versus Cody
The
at
Rock and John
WrestleMania.
Cena's 2012 WrestleMania match was another battle of icons that transcended wrestling and captured widespread attention.
then he did a second one, which
Announced
was
a
annoying.
year in advance, the bout generated immense hype, much of it fueled online. Fans of varying generations flocked to social media to express their enthusiasm and opinions on The Rock
I
and
was The
Cena's
Rock.
first
I
encounter,
was The Rock fan
demonstrating that wrestling could still engage the public on a
I
massive
mean,
scale.
The Rock was my favourite as a kid. I was a Rock guy, for sure.
Number 5, WWE buys WCW.
Oh, yeah.
To say that the
course.
wrestling industry changed forever when WWE purchased its biggest competitor, WCW, in 2001 would be a
I'm gonna destroy WCW. WCW becoming part of WWE. We haven't really recovered from that until literally like 5 years ago with AEW. Basically, AEW has become the WCW of modern times, and thank God for that because it's made WWE step their game up. You know, is the fact that they have competition now is great. It's good for everyone. So this kind of screwed screwed wrestling for about a whole decade because literally WWE were like untouchable. They were the only game in town, you know. And Vince just went roughshod.
a wee bit of an understatement. The once fierce Monday Night Wars had suddenly come to an end, with WWE standing tall as the victor.
I, Vince McMahon, bought my competition. That's right. I own WCW.
This monumental acquisition, not to mention the
name on the
subsequent
contract
storyline
was
revelations,
McMahon.
sent shockwaves through the wrestling
It's gonna be
community.
that now and then.
He's not in Cleveland. He's in Panama City. Shane McMahon is over.
Where's Shane McMahon?
What in the hell is he doing?
It also set online discussion into overdrive, with fans visiting forums and news sites to ponder the ramifications.
Oh, they're pissed
This
off
mainly dial-up
afterwards.
internet-shattering moments led to more jaw-dropping instances as former WCW talent would appear on WWE programming in the future, breaking the internet all over again.
You're next.
Oh,
Number 4, AEW
AEW,
debut.
baby!
Sticking with industry-altering events, the launch of All Elite
I
Wrestling.
suppose top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet. I was thinking WWE for some reason, but yeah, AEW, of course. I mentioned AEW already. So glad it's back. It's kind of on a bit of a decline at the moment, AEW, but I'm sure they'll bring it back at some point.
Was a groundbreaking moment, providing an alternative mainstream platform to WWE. Spearheaded by industry performers and backed by the wealthy Khan family, AEW's arrival sent shockwaves through the online wrestling community.
Right out of the gate, with no TV contract, as I started to lock up, honestly, millions and millions of dollars in guarantees to sign up wrestlers for multi-year deals.
The company's debut events, Double or Nothing, and the appearances of major stars the likes of Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley instantly legitimized the new company. Online discussion about the new era of competition in pro wrestling grew to critical mass with the premiere of AEW's weekly TV show, Dynamite. With that, it's safe to say that the internet played a significant role in spreading AEW's vision.
It's lights out for his opponent. We have just seen the destruction of All Elite.
Number 3, the Yes Movement. Daniel Bryan's underdog rise to the top of WWE, fueled by the echoes of Yes.
WrestleMania 30 is quite possibly my favorite WrestleMania ever, my favorite wrestling show ever, purely because of this storyline. The Yes Movement was so good, and it was WWE didn't even know what they had. Vince McMahon didn't know what he had. Insane. Basically, I mean, everyone knows the Yes Movement, right? Batista won the Royal Rumble. Everyone hated Rey Mysterio because he was number 30 and everyone booed him. But yeah, Batista won the Royal Rumble. There was going to be Batista versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania as the main event. And everyone was like, what about Daniel Bryan? And then basically the fan backlash just made it Daniel Bryan. So yeah.
Yes chants became a genuine phenomenon.
Yes.
It not only captivated audiences live in the arena, but dominated social media, even crossing over into mainstream pop culture. This organic groundswell of support, amplified by the internet fanbase, propelled Bryan to the main event of WrestleMania 30, culminating in one of the most emotionally charged and feel-good victories in wrestling history.
So good. There's a shame after the
journey of the Yes Movement was a testament to the power of fan support and its ability to truly influence storylines in the digital age.
You don't own any of this. We own this ring.
Number 2, CM
the
Punk's
pipe bomb.
I have a lot of things.
Hi, Coca Cabana. So good. Best promo ever.
I want to get off my.
While sitting cross-legged on the stage.
Like I'm sat across
and I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better.
Punk managed to resonate with disenfranchised.
I mean, Vince isn't dead per se, but he's out of the company, and it is way better without Vince at the moment. So you were wrong there, Punk. And do for son-in-law, Triple H is actually doing a really good job, to be fair. And yeah.
Fans of the company, sparking immediate reactions online.
Look back at it
the internet community dissected every word, speculating about how much of it was in fact unscripted. In the end, the promo transcended wrestling norms, giving jaded fans something to get excited about.
Let me tell you a personal story about
Vince McMahon, and then they cut the microphone
off. Can we do this whole bully camp?
Before we unveil our topic, here's some honorable mentions. The entire Bloodline saga, family betrayal, and power struggles made this storyline continuously trending. Seth Rollins' WrestleMania cash-in.
Oh, that was so good.
Money in the Fandango's theme music. The most viral theme song of all time.
Well, it was viral for like a week and then it kind of died out, but yeah.
Edge's Royal
If you like this video, please
videos,
subscribe
all of them.
To them.
If you're on your phone,
Or
make sure
subscribe
to
to
go into number 1, the
end of the streak.
Thoughts?
The end of the streak. My God, I remember this like it was yesterday. Oh, Still shocked. The match was bloody awful as well. He gave Brock Lesnar gave Undertaker a concussion, and then literally the match was atrocious. And then that's the one that ended the streak. Oh, they could have kept the streak going a couple more years, but Brock Lesnar winning it kind of makes sense.
21
honestly.
years, The Undertaker's undefeated streak at
Spooky guy
WrestleMania was
versus
considered
legit
a
fighting-
sacred cornerstone
legit fighter,
of
you know.
WWE lore, with many believing it would never be broken.
For over 2 decades
It shouldn't have.
of WrestleMania,
really.
going in some of the greatest performers from the 80s and 90s that he was competing against to the modern crop, I don't think will ever be replicated.
So when Brock Lesnar did the unthinkable and actually conquered The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30, it generated
Shocked.
widespread disbelief.
Brock Lesnar into the cover, hooks the leg. The streak is over.
Oh my god!
Stunned reactions spread across the internet, becoming one of the most talked about
Viral,
wrestling
man.
moments of all time. Social media exploded as outlets reported on the historic moments,
And
one
people
that
were like,
wrestling
was it
fans
real?
thought they'd
Was it
never
fake?
see.
When it happened, I thought it was a mistake. It was like
Yeah.
the referee messed something up.
That's what I thought as well. And then people were like, is it a shoot? Did Brock Lesnar go into business for himself? Vince McMahon really like Brock though, so it doesn't surprise me. It should have been Bray to end the streak, maybe. I don't know.
The end of the streak not only crushed the hearts of Undertaker supporters, but broke the damn internet in the process.
Thank you, Taker.
What pro wrestling moments sent you straight to social media? Share your personal pics in those comments below.
I didn't show the break of the Shield. There's a lot. I think John Cena turning heel has broke the
you enjoy
internet.
this video?
John Cena turning heel after 20 years is probably up there with the streak ending. I wouldn't say it's. I think the streak ending's higher, but that top. I would definitely say top 5 in this list for sure. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet video? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to WatchMojo. And thank you guys for watching. Until next time, too sweet. Laters, guys.
PotatoProWrestling, hit the bell, join the thrash. Smash that subscribe, feel the growl.